Welcome to Physics, Classroom Expectations, the Flipped Classroom, and Chapter 1 Vocabulary will be done today. Quick reminder that there's no food, no drinks, and no cell phones in the classroom. We will be finishing up with Classroom Expectations and Chapter 1 Vocabulary. You will complete the vocabulary worksheet and watch the notes video on Sophia for the next class period. Learning targets. I can list and explain classroom expectations for the class. I can describe the main ideas about a flipped classroom, and I can complete the vocabulary assignment. Class expectations. These are things you should do in order to be successful in my class. You should be to class on time and ready to learn. You should do your homework. Raise your hand and ask questions. You should participate in group discussions and projects. You should take notes. Be safe in class. Do all the work, whether it's class, home, or lab. Make up all missing assignments. If you are having problems in the class, come and talk with me as soon as possible, and review class material often, not just before a test. Grade breakdown. Participation is worth 15%. Classwork, homework, and labs make up 35%. Assessments, including quizzes and tests, are worth 50% of your overall grade. Everyone starts with 50 participation points at the beginning of the quarter. You will lose points if you have an unexcused tardy, in which case you'll lose 5 points. Excused absences for the first 2 will be minus 2 points. After that, they become minus 5 points. Unexcused absences will be a deduction of minus 10 points. There will be opportunities to make up lost points for classroom participation over the course of the semester. The unit titles include Scientific Skills, Kinematics, Forces and the Laws of Motion, Work, Energy and Power, Momentum and Collision, Rotational Motion and Gravity, Temperature and Heat, Waves, Sound, Light, Electricity, and Magnetism. What is needed for the class is a physics binder with dividers, notebook paper, a simple calculator, a laptop or a tablet. We're going to be using an online textbook this semester, and a good attitude. My email address is elgrinmanis@stpaulprep.org. Make sure you watch the video about a flipped classroom. This is a visual of the flipped classroom. Look over it and see if you have any questions about what you will be doing during the class. In a flipped classroom, we move lecture material out of the classroom through online delivery. You'll be looking at YouTubes and other items to get your materials. Move what is typically homework into the classroom where I serve as a guide. It opens up time for discussion and practice, and extended conversations outside of class through a threaded discussion. 4 key benefits for you. The first one is you are in control of your learning. No more sitting feeling lost as I move on faster towards the material that you can understand, or feel bored as the pace doesn't move quickly enough. You can pause, rewind, and watch and discuss videos with parents or friends. Reason number 2, rather than sitting listening to the teacher, you get to spend class time doing more practical, exciting, collaborative activities. You get more teacher support during class time, giving you more personalized experience and getting every student the help that they need to be successful. And there is no more traditional homework. While it's not completely true, you will still need to read your textbook and watch the notes video. It shouldn't take as long as trying to finish the section reviews. Make sure you do the learning style assessment. The learning pyramid. We tend to understand. Comprehend means to understand. 10% of what we read, 20% of what we hear, 30% of what we hear. We comprehend 50% of what we both hear and see, 70% of what we say, and 90% of what we both say and do. Make sure you've logged into sophia.org for this class. Much of the material will be on sophia.org. Make sure you follow the instructions to create your vocabulary sheets. Vocabulary words include hypotheses, controlled experiment, scientific methods, scientific models, accuracy, precision, and significant figures. These are the words that you absolutely need to know in order to get through Chapter 1. This is an example of what you're going to be doing for each word. You're going to be defining the word. You're going to be giving me some facts about the word, some examples, and a drawing. Make sure you watch the YouTube Chapter 1 Section 1 and complete the Section 1 quiz on Sophia. Finish up the vocabulary activity. And finally, the exit ticket.